we establish a new pathway in the mind. And when we see ourselves being successful, even if for a brief moment, a single return to breath awareness, we further ingrain this new pathway. And the body and mind learn that we indeed can focus, be still, and stay present. With your breath, inhale and exhale. So when thoughts arise, and they will, we turn from chasing these thoughts and we return to our breath instead. And we do this again and again and again, as many times as we need to. No focus, no concentration, no chanting. Simply observing your breath. By remaining with breath, away from the thoughts, we enter a new state of mind. The mind becomes empty of thoughts and tunes into the immense cosmic energy. This is the source of all energy. This energy is the medicine which will heal your body and mind. By remaining with breath, we learn to move past the conscious, analytical mind into the subconscious mind, where the heart feels at home, grateful and free. With each breath, you relax even more. Shift your awareness from the world around you to the world inside you. Let the awareness of your breath help guide the mind inward to the infinite energy within. In this one moment, nothing else exists but your breath. Remain present with your breath. Easy, natural, relaxed, quiet breath. Each time you find your thoughts have once again taken you away from the breath, gently come back, move inward again. Let the breath guide you in. Follow your breath. As you inhale, it takes you to this inner space of energy. And with every breath out, that infinite space inside connects with the world around you again. With each breath, you completely let go and relax. There is nothing to do right now, nowhere to be, other than right here, right now. Observing the breath. Move from cognition and analysis towards intuition, a more open awareness. Still aware of your breath. Notice how your breath feels as it moves in and out through your nose. How does breath feel as it moves down through your throat, into your lungs, and deep into your belly? Your mind might settle on a particular detail or an overall general awareness of breath. Let it expand. For example, notice the overall movement of breath through the body, the rise and fall of the shoulders, the chest, belly. Stay present with the sensation of breath, allowing the breath itself to be your anchor to this present moment. And if you notice the mind has wandered, simply return to the breath. Natural, easy, steady breath. Completely drop your identity, your personality, self, your ego. Whether you're male or female, whatever title you hold, just simply dropping and connect instead to the magic of breath, becoming pure consciousness. Become the energy of the breath itself. Observe what the breath has to teach you. No longer self-conscious about where you are, what you're doing. Letting go of all expectations. Let go of doing and let yourself simply be in this moment. Withdraw your attention from people, places, time, and events. Just remain present with in-breath and out-breath. Let yourself relax back into this generous, abundant, infinite present moment. Each time you find yourself returning to the known, predictable people, places, and things around you, including the self, let yourself drop back to the unknown. Let yourself drop back into the infinite energy within. By becoming one again with each breath in and each breath out. The breath will guide you inward, away from the world around you, and into a new world within. You are not your job title, your identity, your thoughts, or your emotions. You are this infinite energy within, with infinite possibilities. You are the depth and infinite spacious within. So let yourself go deeper towards this inner wisdom and let your breath guide you in. Let not a single breath go by without noticing it, without observing. It's time to become nobody. Becoming one with the energy of your breath. Let go of the narrator, the part of your mind saying, now I'm breathing in, now I'm breathing out. Be the breath itself, not the entity observing it. Become awareness itself. Become the infinite field of potential. Invest all your energy in the unknown. Linger here, exploring the breath. Remaining free of expectations, free from judgment. Allow yourself to surrender into the depths of the unknown. Fully immersed in the experience of breath. Drop into this experience here in the present moment. The experience of breathing in and breathing out. When you allow yourself to become nothing, to become one with this infinite moment, you open up to infinite potential. You become everything. And then, wherever the mind is now, I invite you to come back to this present moment awareness with your next breath. Last 1 minute. Last 30 seconds. With your next breath, I invite you to slowly bring your hands together and place them on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly remove your hands and gently open your eyes. And bring your awareness back to the space around you, back to your body. Namaste. Thank you for this meditation and welcome to the new you.
Welcome back. Hello, everyone. This is the day 3 of Reinvent Yourself. Very happy to see you all again. And I hope today was better than yesterday for all the new meditators. We're going to talk about today, the topic is music meditation. So every day we dive into a new topic, learning more about the principles of PSSM in each and every session. One of the things we talk in meditation is no chanting. We are not doing any chanting. Today I'm going to share with you the reason behind it and the science behind it. Why no chanting? Because we know that chantings are powerful. You may have experienced that, whether we call it as mantras, as affirmations, or chantings, anything are powerful, but in meditation, in breath awareness techniques, there is no chanting. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. Give me 1 second, and I want to listen to every experience after this session. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna start. Okay, present of you. Hang on 1 second, guys. Today my laptop is a bit slow here, so please bear with me. Okay. I hope everyone. It's just so nice to see all your lovely faces. Let me tell you. So please switch on your cameras, and I love to see you all. It gives a lot of energy for us to share more. So okay, so music meditation. Let's begin with it. Again, we have the usual disclaimer here that we are going to show every session. You can read it. I'm not going to read it. Every time here in Reinvent Yourself, we start with a quote. And the first quote that I'm going to introduce this time we should probably, Nandini, let's bring new quotes than last time. Let's check for it. We have like thousands of quotes, but this is pretty standard. Music is meant for meditation. That is the prime purpose of music. Firstly, music is for meditation. Then secondarily, music is for musical instrument. This is the quote by Patriji. And he was a flute player. If you do not know, he plays flute, and in these 40 days where you will be meditating with his flute music. Probably tomorrow we'll introduce that, the flute music. And the he always says that the prime function of any music is meditation. And then of course we have, we it's for healing, it's for enjoyment, it's for so forth. So let's talk why that is so. Let's go. So let's dive into little history today. Who have done this course previously, this may be a refresh for you because we've done this before. But we are going to add a little bit more at the end. So okay, so this is a guy, Pythagoras. He is from Greece. He's a Greek philosopher, mathematician, who was around on planet Earth between 580 and 496 BC. He was known as father of music therapy. Okay, this guy, Pythagoras. And also, again, I love this picture because he is holding a pyramid there, and I don't know the reason why he's holding a pyramid, so, but somehow he's holding a pyramid, which is pretty interesting to see that. He, in all his scriptures, it is very much written that he conceived the universe as a vast musical instrument itself. He said, the planets itself has certain music. The planets, the movement, the whole universe itself. He called the sacred sound of the universe and its vibrational energy as the music of spheres. In fact, there is a whole university of as him where the sound healing. In fact, the sound healing, the very concept of sound healing, began with him, Pythagoras. In Greek, there is a whole Pythagoras university there where they learn instruments to and to utilize the music, the sounds to heal people as medicine. So this is where it all began in centuries ahead of us. Now, okay, we'll go here. The macroscopic and the microscopic universe. The most fundamental form in in Bhagavad Gita that was said, the sound of creation was Om. That is what Bhagavad Gita says. And also the most fundamental form of vibration in the creation of universe is sound. Whether you take the any musician you talk to, the music of the planets, the music of the galaxies itself. And also when you go microscopic is the atomic level. When we go to the atomic level, where it is a universe in itself. Atoms are holographic images of the vast multiverse, and that is how we are all one, and that is a whole different concept. We'll talk about it. But when we go to atomic level, where electrons and neutrons and protons are vibrating, that is where there is a sound as well. Sound is vibration, and vibration is energy. This is what all musicians, all teachers, sound healers, sound therapists have told us, that sound is vibration and vibration is energy. So when we go to macroscopic and microscopic level, now this is where the Bhagavad Gita comes. In the beginning, where Bhagavad Gita states the universal energy or God is the sound of Om. Om is a creation. So there's a lot of power in that word itself. And we know that many of us who are from India or who has worked with that word knows that. In the Bible, it said, in the beginning there was the word, and the word was God. I am that I am. These are the most powerful words. I am that I am. I am. When I say anything after I am, I become that. I command that I am that. I am a female. I am Indian. I am this. When we say that, it's not that you know it. It's not that, sorry, you believe it or you think, oh, I think I am a female, or I think I am Indian, or I believe I am a male. No, you don't believe or think. You know you are one. It is a knowing within. And that is I am that I am. That is where we want to be. It is knowing. I don't believe I am God. I am God. I know it. I know you are God. I know you are the creator of this universe. So it is the knowing that we are, this journey is towards. Now, in harmonic sounds of structures, the great temples of the world, buildings, pyramids, churches, or even rocks, the sacred rocks, whether it is Stonehenge or any sacred sites that we go, the structures produce very specific sound patterns that resonate with the sounds generated by our biological systems, which is pretty interesting. So nothing is just built by the ancients. There is very thought through science behind it. The angles. There's a guy called Charles Zeiss who did immense research on Russian pyramids, and we're going to talk about that in the pyramid section. So don't worry if you don't know about that. So he found that the angles, this temple that you see, this particular angle is 73.6. That's what he said, if I'm not wrong. So that means that specific angle. Why the specific angle? He did a lot of research and talked about it, and we'll discuss that in the pyramid section. The churches, even the masjid, there is a dome. There is some kind of pyramid shape in any ancient or sacred site that you see. Of course, the pyramids, which is 51 degrees 51 seconds, very precise. And this is the angle that PSSM builds in every in the world. That is 51 degrees. Very specific. These angles are very important because each angle creates a very specific sound pattern, which is for healing. Okay, so this is the significance of geometry. So how geometries and sounds are relevant. Okay, so the next one. Okay, this is one of my favorite slides. So did you know that the human range that, we hear as a frequency, right? It is measured in frequency, the decibels, the human range frequencies. It is between 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. Okay, that is the frequency range that we can hear. But that doesn't mean there are no sounds below 20 hertz and above 20 kilohertz. That doesn't mean there are no sounds. Sounds exist, but we just can't hear them. But there are beings that can hear those sounds. Like here, we stand here, this is where our range is. But there are bats, dolphins, insects, rats, even frogs, all these animals, whales, they hear much, much more than you and I can hear. Here is the list. Bat can hear 2 kilohertz to 120 kilohertz, like very, very high frequencies they can hear. So it is, we may not be noticing that as sound, but it is frequencies that is happening. It is like radio waves. You can't hear them, you can't see them, but they exist. There is messages, there is information carried in these frequencies. Now here is something that very interesting. In the book Bringers of the Dawn, very amazing book written by Barbara Handclough. The statement that I love that she wrote is light, information, and energy are the same thing. Information is light is information. Light is energy, information is energy. So these frequencies carry information, and this information carry the light. So what we cannot hear, they can hear. Dolphins hear 75 hertz to 150 kilohertz. Insects 10 kilohertz to 80 kilohertz. Did you know that? I talk about dolphins. Dolphins are great for healing. The dolphins, they whistle. Okay, that's how they speak. And their sound travels through the water as sound waves. And that's how they communicate. Whales, dolphin, all of the amphibians. If you have a tumor and you listen to dolphin sounds, you get healed, because that frequency of the dolphin sounds heal your tumors. In the same way, for the vegetation to grow, the sound of the bird allows the vegetation to happen. So we are all connected. All these sounds are connected to us. Nothing is just random in this universe or on this earth planet. Everything is connected. So if we are killing animals, if we are killing birds, that is why all these distortions are happening, because we do not have that natural ecosystem around us that is helping us to heal ourselves. So this is the nature never does mistakes. There are no mistakes in nature. Nature is very amazing, miraculous, thought through system. So all of these, like cricket sounds, are great for healing. Whale sounds are great for healing. So if you want to, whale and dolphin sounds actually modify our DNA. They change our DNA. So you can actually go to YouTube and pick one dolphin or whale sounds music and meditate with it. That is the power of music. They are great for healing. Now, how do they heal? We'll just talk about a little bit about the frequencies, brain frequencies. See, we all have brains, of course, and the brain has this brain waves, and it is measured through ECG. Now, there are different types of brain waves. Gamma waves 25 to 100 hertz, beta waves 13 to 24, which is a little lower, alpha much lower, 8 to 12, theta waves 4 to 7, and delta up to 4. So we are going from higher frequency to lower frequency. When I say higher and lower, higher is not greater than lower. There's nothing greater or higher. It's just the way it is. Gamma frequencies are those for all the very creative, genius people. They have gamma frequencies. Their thoughts run in gamma frequencies. Very, very genius athletes, creatives, 25 to 100. Very high frequencies. The information passes very, very fast. And there is higher frequency information. Beta frequency is what we are in right now. There, even in beta, we have mid, low, and high. Okay, mid is where you're just sitting in a office somewhere and you're waiting for somebody and you're browsing through a magazine. That is low. Mid is where you are trying to concentrate, like maybe right now you're listening to me. That is mid level beta. High is where you have a deadline, you have to finish some stuff, you have to focus. That is high beta. Normally, from the age 12, we are in this beta stage. Alpha is where it is the creative part of it, the Zen like state. You know, people say cooking is my Zen, dancing is my Zen, this is where I love, this is my creative juices flow through. That is the imagination phase, the where you allow, where you're still conscious, but you are probably 80% in your subconscious veil is very thin at that point. This is 8 to 12, where age 5 to 12, between 5 to 12, kids are in this alpha brainwave state. In theta wave state, which is much lower, 4 to 7, this is where your subconscious mind is very active. This is the brainwave state where hypnotherapists use to reprogram your subconscious mind. This is the place that they want to go. Now delta is again completely in the subconscious. You're not aware of anything that is happening in around you. That is delta. This is from 0 to 2 years old or 3 years old. The kids are in delta phase, where their subconscious mind is extremely active. We think they are not listening, they're just babies, they don't understand. Everything you say is becoming their core program. Boys don't cry like girls, the statements like that. Or we say, we where parents talk about money doesn't grow on trees, money is very tough, how can I afford, all the conversations that we are having in our house with the baby is listening, and it is becoming their core programs. So so yeah, they actually learn in the womb, and we all know that in the womb they actually listen to us. They learn what everything that we are feeling, we are believing, and we are saying. So this is a quick intro to the brain waves that we have. Now, interesting fact is, when we go, um, uh, probably I will, yeah, okay, interesting fact is, Mother Earth, our home planet, its rhythm, its frequency, which is called Schumann resonance, is 7.83 hertz, which is actually matching with the theta wavelength. Interestingly, a 7.3 hertz frequency is an alpha theta brainwave frequency in the human brain. And this is where, again, as I said, relaxed, dreamy, sleepy state, and also cell regeneration happens and healing happens. And what happens when we meditate? We go into this theta state, and that is why healing happens. That is how we start resonating with the earth frequencies, and the healing happens. And when you sleep, you go into this REM cycle. The REM cycle is very, very important for healing, your physical and mental healing. If you are all the time on phone has blue light, screen has blue light. What does the blue light do? It reduces your melatonin, so it doesn't allow you to sleep properly. You wake up tired, you wake up not feeling rested, you feel like you want more hours of sleep. So it is reducing your melatonin, which is secreted from where? From your pituitary and gland. Serotonin and melatonin is secreted by your pituitary gland, and serotonin is used for the day, melatonin in the night, which tells you now you have to go to bed. This is the most uh, prevalent problem right now, is with these two hormones, which is your pituitary and pineal gland. So you wake up unrested, you are not in your REM cycle, your body doesn't heal, and you run in low battery. This is what is happening in our everyday life. So with meditation, you go into this theta wavelength, and your body starts healing. So this is we have 10 minutes. I'm gonna try sharing this with you guys. The principle of resonance, law of entrainment. This is the most important principle to understand how healing happens with music. Now, hang on, 1 second. Okay. Now, how healing happens with music. So, anybody knows this? Maybe the previous ones who learned this probably know this. Okay, I'm going to share it again. This is something that I'll be using pretty much. What is law of resonance? Let me tell you in the most common example that I share. If you have two tuning forks, you know what a tuning fork is, right? If you have two tuning forks, this is taught in science class, and they are put on a hollow wooden block. Okay, similar frequencies. Say 528, which is the frequency of love. 528 and 528, or one octave above or one octave below. It can be one octave above or below. Octaves are the ways that music is read. There are 8 octaves, by the way. So if I hit one tuning fork, okay, and the other tuning fork is right next to that, with time, the vibrations travel to this other tuning fork, and the other tuning fork will start resonating with the one that I just hit. This is called law of resonance, law of entrainment. Okay, so it is happening automatically. This is the nature. Grandfather clocks, you put in the room, you know, the big clocks, grandfather clocks, you put in a room, all in different rhythms. You go out for a vacation, 3 months or 2 months, you go out, you come back, they all sync, and they beat in rhythm. This is called law of resonance. If you know, even in on the London Bridge, they are not allowed to parade march, because of the resonance, the bridge can fall, can break. This is law of entrainment. Women, if anybody stayed in hostels, women hostels, if women staying together, their periods sync together. This is pretty common. If you have seen, it is, that is law of resonance, law of entrainment. So we see this in nature everywhere. And this is how, when the music comes to us, it entrains our biological organs. That's how healing happens. It starts because there are many distortions. We are sitting in between and in midst of distortions. 5G, the wi-fi is going through my organs. It is distorting my base frequencies. How it is going through my kidneys, my heart, my stomach. The radiation around us, the microwave has the highest radiation, by the way, guys. Microwave, if you have a measuring meter of a microwave, you stand 5, you can measure the radiation above the standard that is allowed, 5 feet away the microwave. So if you have a microwave which is active next to your bedroom, you will not able to sleep. That is the biggest thing that you have to check. If you heat food in the microwave, you are eating dead food. There is no energy in it. It is filled with radiation. So again, you can test it for yourself. In my house, I put a big tape saying that no using microwave. That is one rule that we have, that no microwave. So these frequencies are distorting us. There are the thought forms, the negativity, the violence, the hate, all of these are creating distortions. But because of these instruments, because of this music, we start balancing those out, which is pretty amazing. And sound is not just for healing, sound is for destruction too. There are frequencies that can destruct too. I saw one very disturbing um, YouTube video where they talk about, in the prison, for the inmates, they play this Eminem rock music with high volume continuously for 24 hours or so, and that actually makes them mad. It actually kills them. So music is not just for healing, music can be used for destruction too. And also in the war times, like in the Hitler times, they used mind control frequencies, very low frequencies, to control people's minds. So there's a lot happening, which I mean, I can talk about this stuff like all night, but I won't go into it in detail. We have more days to discuss. But all these things are because this is science. This is how you can start playing around. There are many frequencies. Semantics is one. YouTube videos where I can send you as resources. Nandini, please note down. We'll send semantics as a resource that you can see how sound vibration. You can levitate with sound frequencies. It has been shown in the Tibetan drums. They started playing drums and they could levitate the drums with that. So there are all this, we think miracles or woo woo or spiritual stuff are not spiritual. They have a lot of science behind them. It is all possible. Now let's come to this music. So Patriji, he plays flute. Now many people, he has started since he started 1979 until 2022. Many thousands and millions of people have expressed experiences with the flute music as healing. Now if you may see in Hindu scriptures, Vedic scriptures, all the gods, you have a certain, not just Hindu, in every civilization, have certain music instruments that they work with. Like Krishna, he has a flute. So the music instruments have also certain frequencies that connect to certain masters. Brain entrainment, which I just talked about, feelings of ecstasy, healing happening. And there are many experiences that shared that they could not meditate, but with the flute music, they started meditating. Now, if you are somebody who is very new to Indian music, this flute has a very high pitch. This is Indian classical music. You may be very uncomfortable with this music in the beginning because you're not used to, because we hold all the frequencies within us. But if it has never been activated, we get uncomfortable when it is being activated within us. So in trust me, in many of our when we do Reinvent Yourself, when we did in different languages, whether it is for South America in Spanish, many people didn't like the music. They would say, stop it, please don't play the flute music, because they could not take that high pitch. But then we would tell, just stay with it, just try it once, twice, then you will start entraining with that frequencies, and then the portals or the activations happen within you with the music. So tomorrow we will play with the flute music, the meditation, so you can experience that. These are some of the experiences shared with the flute music. Now I'm gonna share with you one video that talk about music meditation. I'm gonna stop sharing, and as I said, I'm gonna stop in half an hour. It's tough, guys, sharing so much information in half an hour. It's like a training for us. Like, we need to get everything out in that half hour. Okay, so I'm gonna share this music, this oops. Okay, I'm gonna shift this here. Okay, good. This is a simple video done to talk about music meditation.
The creative voice of God I heard resounding as Om, the vibration of the cosmic motor. Om, the blissful comforter, is heard in meditation and reveals to the devotee the ultimate truth. Paramahansa Yogananda, Autobiography of a Yogi. Sound has always been used to bring balance and create harmony, not just for humanity, but for this planet as a whole. Throughout human history, it has been witnessed that sound has been intimately intertwined with the daily practices of meditations, celebrations, sacred ceremonies, and much more. Shamans, holy men, holy women, healers, Masters, medicine men and women from across the globe have worked with sound for various sacred ceremonies and healing purposes. Let's understand the importance of music in meditation. Every sound has a particular frequency. For instance, Om, the sound of the universe, has the frequency of 432 Hz. Different syllables vibrate at different sound frequencies, and so they will resonate with certain organs and parts of the body differently. The human hearing range is 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Om vibrates at 432 Hz, which is quite low within our hearing range. This means that the sound wave is longer and its frequency of vibration slower than a high-pitched sound at, let's say, 15 kHz. The physical results of this is that these sound waves will affect larger surface areas. Thus, the sound of Om brings instant healing effects to the body. Different pitches of sound work differently on the human body. Some of the healing frequencies are 396 Hz, 417 Hz, 432 Hz, and 528 Hz. Music created for meditation has healing properties. When an individual meditates along with music, healing begins at the grassroots level. The Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement revolutionized the world of meditation in more ways than one. Whilst it was common for people to meditate in silence, Ramarshi Patriji experimented with music and meditation, and the results were tremendous. When an individual meditates with soothing music, they not only heal, their mind also becomes peaceful. Music, when incorporated into meditation with the right intention, has the potential to bring global healing. Music and meditation go hand in hand. The Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement, PSSM, has always given paramount importance to classical music and classical musicians. Akanda Dhyanam, indivisible continuous meditation sessions, are the confluences of melodious classical music and Dhyanam. Here, the music being played led by Patriji is of great conglomeration of aesthetic, therapeutic, and entertaining attributes of music. Music meditation is the most widely awaited feast as it offers spiritual invigoration, grand celebration, and entertainment at its optimum. Patriji stresses the importance of music in meditation practice. Music has many wonderful benefits for stress management and overall health. It helps us to alleviate stress from our mind and body without making any conscious effort. Music can also uplift our mood, slow down breathing, and thus helps in meditation. A unique platform, Pyramid Music Academy, has been formed by Patriji to spread the science of meditation through music and pyramid energy.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So this is, if you want more music videos, free music, guys, you can go to pyramidmma.org and you can download all the music that is used for meditation. I didn't talk about why chanting we should not do. I'm going to end with that. Every word has a frequency. When I'm talking, there are tomorrow Nandini is going to take a class on different thinking patterns. Very powerful class, which is the base for every manifestation. That is the base and foundation. So our words have frequencies. The words we choose create our own frequencies, create our own energies. So if we now, why no chanting? If every chant has been designed to invoke a special frequency, to activate a special frequency. Every chant, whether it is a chanting done, Hanuman Chalisa chant, or any or a Durga chant, or any chant which has very specific frequencies. In meditation, in this breath awareness technique, we are going into nothingness. we are going into that quantum state, which is zero state. So we want no interference there, because if we are still listening to the chanting, we are still following that frequency through our mind. But we want to go, let the breath take you wherever it want to go. So the music you use for meditation is classical music, only instrumental, no words in it. Don't use any words. Any classical, whether it's Western or Indian, any kind of, any your own cultural, anything, but it has to be no playing rap songs or Lady Gaga or Beyonce. No, because they have a lot of subliminal messages. Now this is a word, subliminal messages. They have a lot of programming in those songs. That is why they get paid a bomb, because they are mass programming, which is again coming into another topic. But yeah, so no instruments, so no chanting. We don't want to lock ourselves into one frequencies. We want to allow, if I say hey Ram, hey Ram, hey Ram, hey Ram every day, I am locking myself in that frequency, which has a very specific purpose. No chanting. You are God. If you want to learn painting, will you say Picasso, Picasso, please, please, please help me play? No praying to Picasso. You take a canvas, you start painting. If you want to become a Buddha or a Jesus or a Allah, what do? You don't pray them. You start meditating. You do what they have done. You do what Buddha Bhagwan has done or Mahavir Bhagwan has done. That is what we do. So there is no chanting, no idol worship, no worshipping. We are all gods. We are all here to create our own realities. I am not greater than you or lesser than you. Buddha is not greater than you or lesser than you. We are all going to the source. We all come from the source. We all go back to the source. So no chanting in meditation, in this breath awareness technique. Of course, if you want to do it, that is up to you on another time. But if you're doing meditation, that is not that is not meditation. If you're chanting, you're not meditating, you're chanting, you're doing japa, which is a different activity. So that is today's topic, guys. So thank you so much for your patience and for being here. Tomorrow will be the topic. Nandini will be sending the whole schedule of every topic that we will be doing in this 40 days. She's working on it. Please some patience, because she is doing tremendous work managing the whole thing. So, and all of this work is done by volunteers. We are not paying anybody. They are all doing because they want to come and help. And I'm so happy to see Sangeeta here. Hello, Sangeeta from Chandigarh. Welcome, welcome. Yes.
Hello, Pari. Hello.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.
How is Chandigarh?
Chandigarh is beautiful, and people are coming into meditation. And I want to share my experience regarding the music. Like first time when I met Patri sir in Chandigarh, I had to go to my office. I went there and sir said ki do meditation for 10 minutes. I closed my eyes and I was thinking ki I have to go to office. I haven't told anybody and they'll be angry. And the voice came, I have come from a distant place. And then I could see all my past lives in those 10 minutes.
Wow. Beautiful. Can you, would you like to share one past life?
Yeah, I started my past life from an ape. I could see myself an ape, and I saw myself as a blue body later on, as a maybe a light body. I saw all the stages, like the ape was moving and I could see that.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Sangeeta.
Thank you.
Beautiful
Thank
sharing.
you.
And again, welcome. So again, tomorrow, Nandini will be sharing about thinking patterns. What are the different thinking patterns and how do we What is the formula to switch them? We are going to do a lot of classes on abundance, manifestation, thinking, all of this topic. So this is the base, this is the foundation. We have 20 minutes. Any questions? If you have, this is the time to speak, or if you want to share anything about the topic today, if you want to add something, we would love to hear from you, your perspective, and learn. And that is why we created this platform. And you could raise if you want to speak, or else I'm going to call you. Yes, yes, Anomita.
Hi, I just thought I'll share my experience from today. So when the meditation first started, I had earphones on because I wanted to hear properly. And then, but we have a very old and senior dog who has a lot of health issues. And she is like frequently in discomfort, barks a lot. And she was quite agitated when the session began. And I wasn't really sure if I can continue the meditation. I was like, oh my God, maybe I have to just go. And then for a second, I thought maybe I just take off my earphones and put the laptop on loud. And then I try. And then, like, as soon as I put the laptop on loud, within like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, she completely calmed down. And now she's gone to sleep. So
Wow.
I was able to actually go through the full meditation properly with no barking in the background. So I wanted to share that because it was literally like a matter of a few minutes of like transformation.
Wow. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Anumita. So now we know animals, how they react to the sound frequencies. This is a perfect experience. Thank you. Yes, Nalini, please share, please unmute.
Hi. Today, like a day before yesterday, I think I had shared that I used to fall asleep when I meditate. And today also, I felt like I was falling asleep, but not sure. Like earlier, whenever I feel like I think that I'm falling asleep, it used to be different. I get irritated. But today, though I thought I was falling asleep, but I was able to get back immediately. And as usual, I had some views or something when I was sleeping. Now I'm thinking back, I don't know if it is a dream when I was falling asleep or because I don't remember anything. There are some images, views that I saw when I was asleep, I think, but I don't remember any of those. So I'm really not sure if I'm really falling asleep or I'm going deep or I'm confused. Can you clarify that for me, please?
Yes. Again, thank you for sharing your experience today. As today I explained about the different brainwave activities. So as you meditate, you go into this different states. So when you go into this theta wave state, when you go in a hypnotherapy, or when you access the subconscious mind, you may not remember everything consciously, but slowly it will happen. And this even happens in dreams. Like, as I said, now messages in these 40 days, you will, it's not that you will keep seeing or you get some download happening just in meditation. It can happen in dreams also. So as soon as you wake up, whatever you can remember, write it down. It may not make sense at all at that moment, but slowly it will start unfolding for you. The message will unfold for you. So yeah, whatever is happening, or maybe something, there is some cleaning might have happened, archiving of stuff that you don't need. That this happens in dreams, but it doesn't matter. Whatever has to come to you will come to you. So just keep observing what is coming to you, and again, whatever you can remember, write it down. Make that as a habit.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Harman, please unmute.
Ma'am, actually, I have started doing meditation with guided meditation from download from YouTube. But yesterday I have done meditation with your, with your guided meditation, and go deep into the meditation, I felt very light and uncomfortable after moments. I could not handle the energy within myself. So how can I get the guided meditation which you are doing so that we can do on a daily basis?
You
My question is,
want the music that was played here?
yeah,
You
yeah,
said,
yeah, and with your
okay.
guidance, yeah, with your guidance.
Okay, one thing I want to say is when we say guided meditation, there is a whole different Pandora box that opens up. So let me be very clear. In meditation, normally in what we do, there is not much of guidance. Like when I say guidance, there is not much of visualization that, there's light or whatever. Those are perfectly great, but they are done for a specific purpose, any kind of activations. Now, this music that is played here, Nandini will be sharing with all of you. It will be uploaded in the YouTube, so you will have the link and you can use that. It's a 32-minute meditation. You can use that for all beginners. It is great. Now, in this program, let me tell you what will happen. For the first week, you may have a little get back to the breath, observe your breath, little guidance. But after 1 week, it will start reducing. Okay. So at some point, there will be just start meditation and then end meditation. Only music will be there. So this is the progressing that will happen. And also, we will experiment with no music. I'm telling you, we had great results. In fact, when we did no music, just meditate in silence, people actually loved it. So we'll experiment with different musics, and so how you experience, you note it down what frequencies are working for you. But yeah, this music will be sent to you in with flute music, and the music that we played today is theta music. It
Yeah,
is
when you said come to your breath and all, when our attention goes, some other way, so we can get back to our breath. So it was working. It's helping. So
okay.
ultimate goal is to do a meditation without music. Ultimate objective is to do
There is
meditation.
ultimate goal is you meditate anywhere, anytime. There's
Okay.
a baby crying, you should be able to meditate. Not that, oh, I want a meditation room with silence, with calm, with some
Okay.
incense and some nice
Right.
aroma, then I will sit and meditate. No. The
Okay.
goal is you are a warrior. You can meditate anywhere, anytime. Nothing can stop you from connecting to your inner source. That is the goal.
Right. Thank you so much.
Okay. So, yeah, we want you to be there. Yes, Sushma, welcome.
Thank you for the amazing session. I just wanted to share some few experiences to do with today's topic. I just realized that in my high school time, I happened to actually come across the Silva Mind Control book where it had written like written instructions about alpha meditation and everything. Then in my high school, I had a challenge remembering my algorithms, maths, and etc. I realized that like I just as a my own interest, I would start going through every day and follow the steps what was written there, and maybe I didn't do it perfectly, but I used to religiously count some whatever the follow the instructions, and I realized that I started to remember the entire page picture as it is. Like I used to remember the my, and then as my grades started improving at high school and everything. But after that, let's say up to my engineering, I did that. But later on, once I got back to my work life, I stopped meditation completely. Though maybe I meditated, but I never felt I have done meditation. But since I got into PSSM in 2020 and with Reinvent, the same program, it was the first time I sat with challenge, I should say, for 30 minutes for the meditation, and I started to feel the difference in my experience. And I could finally, initially I needed to tell myself no, I can't sit down. Even if my leg was pain, I was like, it's okay, I'll figure it out after a few minutes. So I had to do a lot of, but then maybe I was that was there. But I even practiced this, as you just said, like without meditate, without music too. So I would definitely say I started with like 10 minutes, 30 minutes. But over the last 2 years, I was after attending Reinvent again last time and doing the other courses in PSSM, finally I've surprised myself that gradually, very slowly, half an hour, 1 hour, but yeah, like especially the night meditation was able to do for up to 6 hours. That was my max last October, but that is really possible. But we have to It is like also like muscle building. You have to, like, it's like how we go to the gym and practice for 2 hours, 3 hours. We have to make a mental makeup and keep trying. So without, I would say, though my childhood meditation was just like a fun play kind of a thing, as experiment, but this, after being grown up, auto suggestion, focusing on the breath, this a simple method of just turning on the flute music, and there's a lot of free music. I should say I've not seen any other channels providing free music for like 8 hours, 10 hours other than PSSM music. So that is so fortunate that we have all this music over there. We have to definitely take advantage of that amazing meditation music, and slowly, gradually, you will also one day come back to the session and also share that you have successfully done more hours. That's what I definitely think. And obviously it also helps you in your focus at work, with family. I believe we find a new part of ourselves. That's what is Reinvent is about. So thank you once again for all the amazing knowledge, guidance. I just love today's session once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Sushma. Yes, music is available, and please experiment. PSSM is all about spiritual scientists. Don't believe what I say here. Don't believe what any person comes and talks. You experiment. You experiment for 40 days and you tell us whether it's working or not. There are people, I used to meditate as a child, as a 6-year-old, 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, all night. I used to meditate. So it is possible. I see everyday people meditating in Andhra, Telangana, in southern India, meditating for 36 hours, 72 hours, just sitting and meditating, nothing else. Normal people, ordinary people, housewives, doing everyday work, they do this. If it is possible for them, why is it not possible for us to sit half an hour, 1 hour? Are we lesser than anybody? Why can't we sit? What is wrong with us? This is a question we have to ask. If we get the question, I cannot sit for half an hour. What is wrong with us? When people can sit for hours together, we can't sit for 1 hour. So there is a lot of inspiration, and a lot of videos are coming about these stories. We are working on it. It is all in the Indian language, Telugu language. So it is being translated and voiceover. And by the way, how is the voiceover of the video that you just saw? That voiceover was done yesterday. Our friend came, Tarek, who talked, who gave a message, special message, who was one of our corporate leader. He, as a service, he said, I'm going to do voiceover for all your videos. So that is, that is his service, and I really appreciate him and give a big clap for him for doing that for us, so that so many people can take advantage of this information. So yeah, so this is, we can, again, as I said, service can be any form. It doesn't have to be just in one way. He had a voice, he said he will give, and that's what is working. So yes, Snehilata, please unmute yourself.
Hi Pari, hi everyone. I would like to share my today's experience. Today again, I saw one of my past life as a small girl. It was very amazing. And regarding music meditation, I would say when I joined Reinvent, and I really had a severe back problem where I could not sit to meditate. So that time I just spoke to Patriji on soul level, and I said, I want to go ahead, but with this back pain, I am not able to. So I just put 10 minutes flute music of Patriji, and I had a astral hearing during that time. I felt somebody was just, touching my back, and, my backbone was getting straight. The pain was very severe. And that time I saw my mom, she's no more, but I saw her soul connecting to me and catching my hand. And she said, just wait for 2 minutes, you'll be fine. And believe me, that music of Patriji healed me completely. And till today, I don't have any back pain problem. And like this, astrally, I was healed with my hernia problem also. Patriji told me, come sit, astral healing has to be done. So I just sat in meditation, and I had my healing of hernia, and till date, I don't have any problem. So this is the miracle that happens with Patriji, especially with Patriji's flute music, which I experience. And whenever I'm in low energy, I just sit, play the flute music for 10 minutes, and I'm charged. So it's a miraculous experience of music meditation. And
Wow.
thank you for giving me the opportunity to share.
Yes, thank you, Snehalata. Again, so thank you everyone for today, for your energies, for your presence in this group meditation. Group meditations are one of the most powerful. Whether you are here to listen or not, but please stay for the meditation. Please take the advantage of that group energies with you to spread. And one more request is that in these 40 days, try to be on plant-based living, removing meat, anything that is animal, bird, or fish food from your diet. Experiment this 40 days and see how it shifts your life. We have 2 days dedicated to speak about this. One of the principle of PSSM is law of non-interference. We do not interfere in anybody's life. We do not have the right to interfere in anybody's lives because everybody is a god. This is not just theory class. This is not just something philosophy that we come and learn and go. This is a lifestyle. This is a mindset shift. I do not interfere in my husband's life, nor my mother's life, nor my children's life. For my children until they are 12, I'm just their facilitator. I just guide. I'm just a provider. I just guide them. After that, we are friends and I do not interfere. And so we do not have any expectations from each other. I don't have any expectation from my husband. I don't have any expectation from Nandini. She's here because she wants to be here. I do not have any expectation from anybody. So this is, and Buddha said, the root cause of all suffering is expectation. So this is the place to start putting all those principles into practice. If we do not have the ability to create life, to give life to some being, then we do not have the right to take life. So I request these next 40 days, try being plant-based living, experiment with it and see the results for yourself. Amazing healings, processes, activations will start happening in these 40 days. This is not just a program. This is the next chapter in your life. This is a next reset button. That is a whole new magical world that you are entering into through this program, through meditation. I am not a guru. I'm not a teacher. I'm here just sharing this information with you. No, we are all masters. We all learn from each other. There is no guru concept here and no follower concept here. So that is, we are here just to share what we know and learn from everyone. So thank you so much, guys. Again, I will be seeing you in 3 days. I will be back on Monday. But there are amazing topics, and on Monday there is no, when is the full moon? Let me just check the schedule once again. When is the full moon meditation, Nandini, do we know?
5th of March for USA and 6th of March for, one minute. February, sorry. 5th of February for the USA people and 6th of February for Indian people.
Okay, wonderful. So basically we are going to tomorrow will be thoughts and thinking patterns. And by the way, guys, every Saturday there is question and answer session. Every Saturday, US Saturday, which is Sunday, India morning. Whatever questions you have, whatever silly, stupid questions that you may think in your mind, bring it on. Radhika and Nandini are going to be here answering all your questions. Okay, they have dedicated that time. So every Saturday is a question and answer session. So please come. And on Sunday, On Sunday, that is US Sunday, and Monday morning in India is full moon. Okay, we are going to do full moon meditation, a 1 hour meditation. Full moon is the most powerful time, a peak energy time for manifestation. So meditating in a group is extremely powerful. So on Sunday night, get comfortable, wear your comfy clothes, just come sit in your room, put some nice incense and all that, and we'll meditate for 1 hour with this high energy vibrations. So these are the next 3 days. I'll be back for the full moon. The next 2 days I will not be there, but the next topic will come from Nandini, thoughts and thinking patterns. Thank you so much, guys, and again, have a wonderful day or wonderful night. We'll see you soon tomorrow. Bye bye.